Oh, okay, no intro cutscene. Alright then. Is my controller working with this? It sure is. Let's check in on our options and see what we've got for controls going on here. Okay, well, first of all, this is really cool. I have my PS4 controller plugged into this, obviously. And it's just like, hey, you want native PS4 controller support? And, yeah, I do. I want that in every game, but obviously that's not gonna happen for quite a few of them. Let's get a bit of a look here. Yeah, pause menu, dash is on the R2, super dash in the L2. I think that's gonna take a little bit for me to get used to, but we'll see how that pans out in future. Quick map on L1, quick cast on R1. I said L2, no, that's different. This mouse thing for the inventory. I certainly hope that some of that is going to crop back up in the game, because it is going to take me a bit to get used to that. I have never played this. Anyway, this is Hollow Knight. This was a suggestion that was made to me by Mile Marker, aka Mark, who I'll probably just be referring to as Mark throughout the proceedings. And he said that everybody he knows that he suggested it to has liked it, so hopefully I like it too. I don't know a lot about it, except that a lot of the characters are insectoid in some manner or another, and it appears to be a platformer. Let's see how this goes. Alright, we get a couple of save files here. I don't feel good enough about number 1, so I'm just going to go into number 2. The slider until the frames touch the edges of the screen. That looks okay. It looks like it's on the edges of my my second monitor over there. Brightness. Let's see how this looks at different levels. I obviously don't want to turn it down too much. Jeez, you can get it pretty low. That seems slightly unnecessary, but let's get a look at the high brightness here. Oh, that's awful! This seemed like one of those things where it's like, well, is that going to be helpful to see stuff in certain places? And compared to it just hurting my eyes and others, I don't think that's as big of a deal, basically. Okay, make sure the Twitch chat is visible on that end to make sure that OBS Studio is not flipping out. And let's go ahead and start into it then. That's all they're gonna ask me to adjust. With a little bit of verse, always sets a little bit of the... I can't think of the words I'm looking for right now. But I'm gonna assume there's not gonna be any voice acting here, so it'll be fine if I talk through this. Just because this kind of game doesn't usually have that going on. The one on the left looks very much like your typical gray alien kind of face. That's the first thing that sticks out to me for some reason. I guess familiar shape, of course it will. What do we got going on, little buddy? We got light bulbs in this civilization. Ooh, mysterious. A little bit, anyway. No dialogue, not a ton of anything going on, except for, hey, check out our player character here. Alright, do we get, looks like we don't have our dash abilities yet, so that's fine. We can, however, attack with our sword back there. Well, I hope that wasn't a friend, but it did give us a couple little things, so I'm going to assume not. And thankfully that's not a death pit. But even if it was, it doesn't seem like a bad idea to dig into the instructive design parts of this a little bit, I guess. So we've got these floating chunks of rock. Are these crumbling? No, really, I want to see. Doesn't look like it, no. They just hold there. Okay. That, however... Oh, I'm sure that's gonna absolutely end our entire career if we do that. Alright, what do we got here? Strength marks you amongst us. Focus soul. Chief. Dream. Collect soul by striking enemies. Once enough soul is hold circle to focus soul and heal. Yeah, see, we can do that. We didn't need to, but hey, I'll demo it anyway. I'm liking that this is very atmospheric so far. I kind of like this idea of like an atmospheric platformer that has taken off a little bit over the last couple of years. I was gonna say that looked like it had bits falling off of it, but nope, it was all in my head. Ooh! Yeah, I know I can heal. Don't worry, game. Give me a second here. So basically that thing over on the left is kind of like a mana meter, basically. Interesting that it's a case where it's like, hey, recover mana by hitting things. I'm definitely not complaining, obviously. It's just like, huh, that's interesting. And we got ourselves basically a shield here. Probably only a one-pointer, judging by the HUD. But let's not act like we haven't had HUD elements lie to us before in video games. Or deceive us in any way. Can't get up there? Aww. I'm gonna need a double jump or something, I guess. I suppose I should take that slower, but I'm fine. Alright, so let's try and get that again. It doesn't fill me with the most confidence about this being a thing I can do. But I will give it one more try, just to be sure. Let it never be said that I give up easily. I mean, I guess only 3 tries, but we're bumping our heads on that, air quotes, rock formation very easily. So I'm going to assume that this isn't a one-way setup, but we can't get back over there very easily. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step beyond the threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom. Alright, well that... I guess that's where, like, the actual game begins in some senses, so I'm going to make sure that I haven't missed anything important here. Alright. Spikes. Instant death, yes or no? Ooh. If nothing else, they port you back, so that's still not really crossable at this point. It's a smart enough mechanic. Alright, door. Who needs a key where you can just whack a door until it falls over? I would have been so mad if that had been a leap of faith at the beginning. That would have been incredibly unnecessary. And a little bit rude. Dirtmouth, the fading town. Dirtmouth? It's probably Dirtmouth.
No. To Grovis.
Right, there's you left to offer welcome. Town's fallen quiet. Yeah, you don't say. Other residents have all disappeared. Down that well, one by one, into the caverns below. So I guess we're probably going to be going down there at some point. Alright, so if we sit here, I'm guessing we just heal up, right? Well, we'll find out if that comes up again. There's the well. First, let's explore the outskirts of the town a little bit first and see if there's anything else to do before we go down the well. Can't do anything about that because our little Hollow Knight person here is a little too nice to just knock that door down. Here we are in the Forgotten Crossroads, so I guess this is going to be our first real sort of level, as it were. This, like, definitely this is going to have sort of, like, Metroidvania-style setups, right? But it's still appropriate to call those, say those have levels. Okay, so there's a chain. We can go back up to town if need be. And I'm sure we will. I got a question. Are you guys seeing my Steam notifications while I'm streaming this? I just noticed one in the corner on my end, and then I didn't see it on... I kind of missed on looking for it in OBS. Also, I was just taking a hit because I was curious about something like that. Oh, wow. That mosquito-looking fellow is a bit rude. Not 100% sure how knockback affects it, really. Oh, don't fall down the hole yet. Let me take a quick heal here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Refill the rest of the way. Alright, so the little thingies in the counter by the mana meter, as it were. The technical terms are not coming to me right now because I'm going into this very blind. The focus meter, I guess, would probably be more appropriate. Those don't count up how much energy you have saved. Okay. I was curious about that at first, but maybe they're like a currency. Truth revealed. That sounds like it's going to be a bit of a messy thing. Alright, so... Oh, baby. This is going to be pretty tough without a... dash? Or a ranged attack of any kind? Alright, so, We're not dealing with that for now, I guess. I did see something else up there that I want to try and get to real quick. Those drops ever disappear? The kind that you pick up, not the stuff that's coming out of everything that we demolish over here. Alright, can we break in here? Yes, we can. Alright. And we got spikes. Excuse me. Well, I hope that was good for us, because I just did that without thinking. Especially because okay, yeah, you guys can't see my Steam notifications. This is the right stick to look around. That's very useful. It's not so useful is the feeling that we can't get through that. I hope I don't forget about this. I wouldn't be surprised if that was more of a return path. Actually, once we get a power-up or something. Hey, buddy.
嚯，当这次的。
What you got? Yeah, only 30 coins, basically. Well. Alright, so we got a map of the area already. Find Iselda and get the compass. Alright. It's now opening the new map shop in Dirtmouth. Gotcha, so I'd have to go back to get the compass. That's alright. I do like that the map looks a lot more unique than like a Metroid kind of just, oh, here's a bunch of squares and some of them are going to be filled in or not filled in depending on whether or not you've been there. But also the fact that this is not so much to scale is not necessarily the most comforting thing in the world, I guess. Ow. Can you do any damage to this thing? No. And I can't get on that platform. Alright, that's some acid. I assume that that's pretty much instant death, or at least is a source of damage. And also, this guy is releasing little minions. That's unfortunate. Yep. No problem. I don't mind rescuing a little, Oh, yeah. That's... Oh, it didn't send me over to the entrance. It sent me over there. Oh, well. That's okay. I can just not fail the jump next time, like... As if I actually know how to play a video game. Which is a strange concept, I know. On this channel, knowing how to play a video game, what the hell is that? How much of Lemmings was just memory? Well... It depends on what part of the game we were in. I don't think that's charging our meter, but it is giving us some more pocket change here, so that's fine too. We'll probably end up needing it at some point in this game. Or maybe very few purchases will be of any value whatsoever. We'll find out as we go. Is this the same thing that we fought earlier? No. Kind of looks like it. Only took 3 hits. So we gotta be fighting more, right? That would be a pretty crappy mini boss. Ow. I mean, I did jump right into those shots, so okay, that's my fault, but still. You take a ton of knockback in this game. Hi there, Lee. Lee, age 29. One of the followers I picked up when I was streaming Grand Order. I'll definitely be getting back to that at some point. I kept getting sidetracked by all the other games. All the other stuff I was streaming, trying to be like, what am I gonna do? But oh, I can't get across that pit. Dang. At least I'm assuming, yeah, because I don't have a dash yet. Yeah, that is a very wide jump, and from this second step, that's too low. We're gonna have to come back later. I got a feeling I'm not gonna remember any of this, but we'll see what happens. This is a game you like a lot. I haven't played this before. This is my first time playing it. Someone suggested that I give this a look, and I was like, yeah, I can do that. So, that's why we're here. Aww. I'm assuming that we can only hit one thing at a time. At least at this point. So that wasn't really a good place to fight. I should have moved the enemy a little further out, probably. And yeah, I don't suppose there's any real reason to cut all this grass, but still, it feels right for a game like this, I guess. Gotta thing here. Ooh, that was close. Let's took a hit there. That's fine. To refill, we're shockingly durable at the start here, it feels like, because we refill that meter pretty quickly and we can just use that to heal. It's a very forgiving start. There's just nothing over here, okay. That's strange. It definitely looks like a doorway. This going on here. You never truly finished this game, huh? Well, I mean, I probably won't be able to finish it today. This looks like a long one, but we'll try and do that across the course of a few streams. See if we can't show you how this goes. Weren't good enough to beat a boss. Oh. That's always... Yeah, that's definitely a thing that can happen very readily with these kinds of games. Especially depending on what's available in terms of anything to mitigate that. Where are we on the map? Oh, really, buddy? You can hit me up there? Okay. I mean, that's neat, but oh, I got comboed. That was not a great time. Ouch. Alright, so our thing is cracked. I guess, well, we also are out of money. Let's see what's going on at the shop just to know how much,
Bapanada.
how much it's gonna cost us to get anything once we get our stuff back here. Wayward compass. Below us. Charm. Map. 220? Ooh. Will, you'll need this if you want to update your map with new areas as you explore. 120. Bench pin. Lets us know where there's rest points. That's useful. Coon pins. Vendor pin. Hot spring pin. Skipper. Vicky, you want to download the game again? Well, I guess go for it if you've got all the hard drive space and everything to do it. It's a new addition to the shop. Mark interesting spots on your map. Okay. Duly noted, although again,
Bapanada.
340 total for the main accessories that we want for the map. It is really strange that the map does not auto-update. Oh, really, buddy? You gonna do that to me? So even with this cracked meter thing going on, we're still charging, which is at least better than what I was worried about. I'm assuming that we're going to be able to find our stuff laying around somewhere on the map, so it's sort of a Dark Souls, Shovel Knight kind of mechanic, which I don't really like that very much. What's going on here? Temple of the Black Egg. Places. Is it warm? I mean, you can find that out by touching it, can't you? So I'm going to take a guess here that this is basically the golden statue on top of Turian in Super Metroid. Judging by that lore and just the overall look of it. So we're definitely going to be back there at some point. This guy's a charger of some description. Wow, really, buddy? I thought I landed that hit before you, but okay. It is what it is. Sometimes... Excuse me, sometimes my timing's not great. Map. Alright, so I guess that to get back to where that big guy was, because I'm assuming that I'm going to have to go back there in order to get my stuff back. If I just keep going this way, I'll be able to get back there easily. The problem is going to be, can I escape from that? The problem is also, can I not get knocked around by everything because of that knockback, but, you know, that's not as big of an issue as it seems, I think. Probably. Okay, I wasn't expecting that guy to do that. But, huh. That's just not what I was expecting. Okay, this is not where I was going, but yeah, this, wow. I think that guy's just a jumper. That was... 3 hits. I thought for a second that was taking a lot longer to deal with that fella, but nope. Taking a lot of unnecessary hits, that's for sure. Charge. Oh, that was that certainly was a foreground shadow. Got that coin. Still another 1 or 2 around here for me to pick up, but clear out the other bugs first. Are we gonna be able to save that caterpillar over there? Looks like a caterpillar anyway. Well, first of all, if I can't remember how to jump off of something at the edge properly... Yeah, we need a dash or a double jump or something to rescue that fella. We're also gonna have to go back this way to go find Big Dude again. Again, I'm assuming that this is working the way that I think it does. Oh, that was pretty good. Completely unintentional, mind you, but still. Skill shot is... I'm blocked over here completely, aren't I? Can I break this in any way? Is there anything here? Yeah, that's not... Well, that sucks. I'd have to... I assume... I saw as I was going up... Oh, that's a lever over there. I assumed that I would have to go hit that lever. Alright, we've got this sort of scaffold encrusted area over here. This is not the way to go back to where that big dude was, but take a quick look here. See if there's anything we can get easily, and not really. That's okay. That's okay. We have to go back around. What's going on up here? We got this different big guy? Busting out the shockwaves. That's clearly a boss from an N64 game. Heck! Really? I don't have the timing down on that very well. Okay. Well, at least that's really easy to get to, though, so... Again, we can test out if our stuff just hangs out over there and we have to recollect our soul, basically, and regain our old money. Or, like, uncrack the icon or something. I'm just assuming that that's how this works, because that's become a very popular thing to put into platformers based off of Shovel Knight and absolutely nothing else, actually. This is a thing I very much recognize from Shovel Knight is being one of the mechanics that people go to now instead of having live and continues, which just don't, I guess. You know, it's fine. That's a remnant from the arcade era. Okay, yeah, see, there's our soul there. Oh, we have to fight it too to get our stuff back? You know, I'm sure I can take this guy if I just get the timing down. Which, I mean, I can dodge the shock wave if I don't jump backwards. Or get smacked out of the air. Seems like Mr. Big's club over there does a varying amount of damage. We can refill 3 things pretty easily. Let's rescue that worm and get ourselves out of here. See, I could have done that earlier. Both against that one and the other one that we saw before. But I swear, I've seen that club attack do 1 hit or 2 hits of damage. And I'm confused as a result. What if it's like somehow 1.5 hits? That's technically a possibility and it just doesn't show it in-game that way. I mean, in the original Zelda, the smallest amount of damage that you could see would be half of a heart, but there were technically quarter heart damage hits. I probably should go back and get that feather. Heck, that is what I'm gonna go do, is I'm gonna go grab the feather real quick. Which, I mean, hopefully that doesn't invalidate the, Actually, hopefully dying that second time didn't invalidate the presence of the other soul, and I can go get that money back.
Bapanada.
Get that quill. There we go. That should give us a map that functions like an actual map now. But in order to actually see that, we'll have to go to an area that didn't have mapped out before, so that might be a bit. So this tube area, this will be enough to... Hey guys! Okay, so do we not have a... Okay, I thought that the purpose of that quill was that it was supposed to update the map when we went places. So I'll have to I'll look in the menu in a second. I'm done with these fellas. We have... Okay, none of that helped, specifically in terms of informing me of anything. Got anything for me, buddy?
一旦ジャツだ。
Cornifer. Alright. Not much to say, just a little bit of background, which... That's alright. Now we got that thing again. Okay, this is not the room I was in before, but there is a bench where we can sit here and rest and get our... Oh, okay, so it only updates when we go to use a bench. Alright. That's a mechanic. Gotcha. I'm liking this so far, but I think the map mechanics are going to be my biggest complaint because they are not necessarily the friendliest. And that's unfortunate because in a Metroidvania type of game, knowing shit is pretty important. I mean, it's very important in like every game, but also in particular one that's focused on exploratory stuff. Yeah, it really does help to know where you're going more than anywhere else. Like, that might be the most important thing in a lot of these games, and losing that... Well... Okay, you can definitely get away with not knowing anything about where you're going in these games, basically, or, you know, not the map, basically, speed runs, but... Even so, it's a thing that I'm not a fan of, but otherwise, I'm enjoying this. Got a very cool aesthetic to it. Character designs are nice. Sit here. Not exactly be sure where we are. I think we're in this room right underneath where that guy was. Toll machine with a symbol of a stag. Insert Geo. Okay, that's what those are called, Geo. I hadn't been told that at any point up until now, so duly noted. Pick up some more of these Geo coins. Geo points. Bits. Geo bits. Doodads. That's a good name for them. Alright, so... Scan the perimeter of this room before we get into a fight with that guy. I mean, obviously it's a fight I feel I can win at this point, but I want to see if my coins are still here. I want my damn money, and it's not here. Well, curses. Foiled again. Ooh! Buddy's revealing a bit of a Buddy boy here is revealing a bit of a secret passage. And also, I see we got this chonker over here in a nice, easy to fight position. It's not quick by any means, but we're not speedrunning this, obviously. I'm pretty sure that if we were, it would have been prudent of me to have given up a long time ago. And here's an area with spikes. Line the passage. It looks like something from an I Want to Be the Guy fan game. And he's like, can I see anything up there? Unfortunately, the camera snaps back when you jump, which, again, that kind of sucks, but it's okay. It's minor of an issue. So this is definitely going to be like a boss room or something, right? This is not a place where I want to be fucking around too much, but we're here. Got a couple of these fellas here. The one charger and the two depressed looking guys. False Knight. Ooh. Yeah, I figured there'd be a boss here because I saw that skull icon, but let's see what we can do with this fella. Oof! We get hit in midair. You gonna give me time to heal? Yes, actually. Hopefully I can get in as many hits as would be. I guess. Unfortunately, I don't really know how much damage I did or should be doing. Oh, I misestimated where our guy would land here. Jeez. Jumping to dodge those hits does not seem to be a very doable thing. The thing that keeps throwing me here, by the way, is that the shaft of Old False Knight's hammer here is also a hitbox, as opposed to just the head. Right, can you go down already, friendo? Chieftain? Pally? I'm gonna assume this is gonna be like 3 phases and then we win because, you know, rule of 3, platform design, blah blah blah. I've played video games before is what I'm trying to say. I know it doesn't look like it judging by my performance here, but trust me, I have played 1 or 2 video games before. Oh, are you still going? Well, now that was just unnecessary, sir. I'm going to assume that you're a sir for the time being, because it's still kind of the default thing that I say. We got an achievement for that. That wasn't too hard. But also, thank fucking Christ for the ability to heal. Also, that's a nice chunk of change there. Can we, like... Hey, your hammer is left. Can we at least take the shaft or something and, you know, have another weapon? An extremely overly large length of pipe to clobber people with? I mean, that sounds like a good weapon to me. That looks a little ominous. I would very much like to go spend my money. Is that an audio tape? No, it's Hornifer's glasses, I guess, on a piece of paper. Why is that pattern? Is that just how Hollow Knight universe people write? Although I gotta say that it would be very interesting if they just had audio tape out of context of any other technology. Like, this is very much a fantasy setting, but then just for some reason they also have audio tapes. Although, let's be real, if somebody else did that, I would be mocking the fuck out of them for it, because that really would just be like, oh yeah, you're trying a little too hard to make this 80s, right? Which wouldn't really apply to Hollow Knight, but would definitely apply to a lot of other things out there that people have been making. Why am I looking at that? I don't have a compass. I don't know where I am. Again, we can't rescue that caterpillar. I think that's the one we saw earlier and recognized that we could not rescue. We got our jumper. We got a charger. They can go for quite a while. Chargers. And that jumper chose the worst place to get into a fight with us. Wasn't much of a choice in this case, but they could have just not jumped. Mosquito just shoved us in the spike, so that's not great. That ain't cool. Hollow Knight the bug person says that's no good. Let's go back to the left because we're like 2 screens maybe away from home. By home I mean Dartmouth, which isn't probably actually home, but is a town at least. So it's similar to home. Alright, so we do have a down slash in the air, which is nice. That's not really something I'm good at in these kinds of games, but it's good that it's there. And also we can't grab the chain while we're in the air. Little silly, but okay. Alright.
Papa nada.
Zelda, will you give me the wayward compass here? You. The charms menu won't rescue you,
Papa
but-
nada.
Alright. We're good for now. And there was a bench in town, so we are gonna have to equip that compass pin, right? Where'd that menu go? Okay, what's the deal? Is it just already equipped? Well, you can see the bench. Alright, so we know where we are, but I'm actually gonna look at my controls real quick and make sure that I didn't miss something stupid. Is it... Do I gotta use the stupid mouse thing? That's right, I forgot that existed. Why can't you just use the menu? Oh, right, because if these are just the PS4 controls, then I'm pretty sure that the share button on the PS4 controller will cause it to attempt to send a screenshot or something, so you can't just use that as a select button. There we go. Alright, so we've got... Okay, so we've got a bit of a mechanic here. We got some stuff on the go. What's our inventory look like? Turn the back of the fitness slot. Does that go into the... That goes in the door on the far right, I assume, actually. Let me go test that out real quick. Stone door with a simple lock. Am I able to use this in some way? No, I suppose not. So I guess that's not it? Alright. Dang. And here I was thinking that I was onto something clever. That's what you get for thinking. Hey, really? Did I accidentally, like, upslash that time instead of... That's okay. Again, we can recover our health pretty easily. And that guy, again, is going to be miserable to get through at this point, so... We're kind of screwed there. Down and to the left, and let's see what's going on. Is this area blocked off at the other end or something? Oh, yeah, this is where that was, right. Down, left, okay, yeah, this is the room where Cornelius was. I forgot his name already, sorry. Besides, Cornelius is a good name, come on. Especially Don Cornelius. This room had an acid pit in it. Did it have anything else of any real note, or was this just a room with an acid pit and a bunch of these bugs that pop out of that thing's butt? Oh yeah, there was a worm in here. Worm, caterpillar, thing to be saved. I'm assuming worm because they dig away. Look at where we gotta go here. Ow. Oh, hi! Hi there. That notification didn't oh, right, I know why. It's because I didn't move the thing down. Well, okay, guess I'll fix that real quick. Hi, Tab. Thank you for the subscription. Was that 10 months I just saw there? Yeah. 10-month subscription. And thank you. And apparently I got an emote thanks to that? Oh right, is this because of like Twitch's Pride Month thing or something? You know, where Twitch, who are owned by Amazon, pretend for 30 days to blah 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 blah. Hey, how is it going, by the way, Zeffy? And cooking and your kitchen is burning down. God damn, I hope that's not literal. I know it's not, but like, please go get your French fries out of the oven, Tav. Zeffy, if in doubt, please help Tav get the French fries out of his oven, I guess. It's good. You're cooking dinner too. That's great. I'm glad to hear everyone's doing all right and, you know, is eating. I had dinner earlier. It's chicken. Very simple, but, you know, it is what it is. See, we all help each other around here. Thank you, Zeffy. You're good even when you call me a nerd at the beginning of every stream, which, you know, is accurate, so why would you not? And this is the room from earlier that I was like, we can't do shit here. Right. Because we didn't have enough jump in our legs. At weird random hours. Yeah, that's kind of understandable. I try to maintain a reasonably like, hey, yeah, I start at 6 to 7 p.m. Central Time, but I am so bad about remembering to actually stream on any given day, which is why it's been like a month since the last time I streamed. And so for anyone out here who's like, hey, yeah, I really like your streams, I'm sorry, I'm just not good at this. Can you believe that Twitch technically gives me money for this? Well, they will once I make like $100. Although, saying that, a couple weeks ago, probably less than 2 weeks actually, I got a bank statement that said that Twitch sent me $5, like, straight to my bank account, which is very weird. Because, like, question mark? Oh, hi, Alan is giving me a host, and I just heard the host notification noise twice. How is it going, Alan and other plastic people? I don't mean plastic people in the Frank Zappa sense, by the way. I just mean plastic people in the sense of people who hang out with Plastic Alan. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned the other thing, because then it just kind of sounds like I am insulting you if I know that it can be an insult. I can't get in here yet, can I? The Plasticilians. I gotta tell you, being the plastics is definitely better than being, well, a lot of other things. Oh, is that the new Plastic Man emote there? I gotta get a good look at that. Let me get a quick pause here and hover over that. I especially love the little zigzag tongue, which is very hard to see on the... If you're in here and you've got like Frankerface Z or something, you might be able to see this with regular Twitch. Just hover over that and you can get a nice close-up look at that. Yeah, Asmo, aka Plastic Wife, does really good art. It's certainly better looking than my emote, which I made in MS Paint, which is also like part of the humor behind it. But one of the downsides to having like that kind of good art is that it doesn't translate very well to the low res sometimes. Then again, somebody said that my my hype emote looked like a turnip the other day. Dr. Swellman, I posted that in his channel while he was probably streaming Metroid Prime, because that's what he's been doing a lot lately. And he said that looks like a turnip, and I'm like, that's actually funnier than what it actually is, but unfortunately, no, it's a lemming, not a turnip. Note to self, just make all of my emotes turnip themed in the future instead of lemming themed. But I guess the lemming thing is kind of a relic of when I was just getting back into streaming, and I was like, I'm probably going to end up being the lemmings guy on the internet for the foreseeable future. And then Round the Wheel started doing YouTube again, which I'm obviously not complaining. Round the Wheel is fucking fantastic, and I will probably end up dropping a link to him at the end of the stream, so that way anybody who's not following him can go follow him, because he keeps it light. He's a very amusing guy. But also, he had quit YouTube like 2 years prior and was just blogging about Star Trek books, which is like, that sounds like, what? But, you know, that's what he wanted to do, and he was pretty good at it, in my opinion. He was an entertaining read, and he liked Star Trek a lot, so if it works, it works. Alright, so we got a shield guy here who's gonna be kind of a pain because he's shielding up quite a bit. This is like the Sniper Joes in the very old Mega Man games, and Really? I took a hit like that? Okay, wow. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I'm not good at video games. Down attacking from... Oh, duh. I have a down attack, duh. It's amazing. I forget about that, like, immediately, because I just am bad at that. Okay, cool. I can see where my soul is on here. Yes, indeed, for those of you who have never played this before, we do have to go and rescue our money, kind of like in Dark Souls or Shovel Knight. Actually, in Dark Souls, you go and get something else, but it was very much the inspiration for a mechanic in Shovel Knight. You like the look of this game? I do too. It's very cool looking. It's very aesthetic, as it were. I can't pronounce full width text, so you'll just have to imagine that I said that correctly. The Dark Souls of bug games. It's something, alright. It's a lot Dark Soulsier than Bad Mojo, that's for sure, which is, like, the only other bug game that I can think of off the top of my head. Well, that and Simant, I guess. Yeah, Simant exists. It's a little buggy. Wow. These puns are exactly my sense of humor, so... Wait a second, am I gonna be able to go this way and get my things? Yeah, I gotta go around in order to get my money. Heck. I did that really badly, that's all. And I'm just over here like, hey, I need to get my money. I feel like I'm in Sunset Riders. Bury me with my money. Is that Simon Greedwell? I haven't played Sunset Riders in a while. Although I should. It's available on the Nintendo Switch in what I'm led to believe is just a straight port of the arcade version. Except that they changed the name of one of the characters. Because, of course, it was... Sunset Riders, for those of you who don't know, is a very, very cowboy-themed kind of arcade shooter. And there was a character in it, a Native American-based character, who was named, rather unfortunately, Chief Scalpum. It was the 90s, it was a different time. It wasn't that different, but it was a different time. So, they changed that on the Super Nintendo and on this version to Chief Wigwam, which, to be honest, is not that much better. But, you know, they could have made it worse, I guess. Anyway, my chat is full of puns, and so I just decided to darken the mood a little bit, apparently. However, aside from that, Sunset Riders is a pretty good game. And yes, there's the audio tape from earlier. It's actually just Cornwallis's note there. And here's the first boss, whose armor is still here. We can just keep whacking it and make the screen shake and bounce off of it a little bit if we want to. It's something to do, isn't it? Oh! That feel when you juggle yourself. Jeez. Alright, there's the chonker again. I want to heal if I want to fight that guy. I don't want to fight that guy, actually, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to. Yeah, because there is just no getting around that. Ow! Alright. I think we're in the right place here to get our freebie. I could have just done that way to begin with and played this smart, but no. I had to forget how to do that. Okay, so this is the room with the shield guys. Okay, remember to do the down attack. Oh, they can even block upwards too. Really, you Chode's the damned here. Yeah, come over here, Mimikyu. I mean, I'm not hallucinating. That does look a little bit like Mimikyu, right? It's not supposed to. It's supposed to look like you, but it just happens to look like the little Pikachu Sheet Ghost Pokemon. And everybody's absolute favorite from the 7th generation. Which, it's okay. I got a feeling that we're gonna fuck this up. Yeah, especially if I can not remember to jump. That's just not in my wheelhouse. I'm gonna heal up, and we're going to forget that exists. Hey, come on, man. Don't be like that. What do we got here? Door with an open slot. Okay, we've got a thing with a slot in it. Slot. The problem is that I don't know how to use this. Or is it just kind of telling me, hey, this isn't the right time to... Professor Oak, Hollow Knight, this isn't the right time to use that. By not letting me in there. I'm gonna assume that's the case. We got this big door here. Got another boss here, I guess. Oh, that's an attack pattern. Boy, I wish I had a dash move that the game told me about earlier, but hey, refill here. Had just enough time to get that out. Ooh, that's a lot of orange stuff. That boss was full of goop, but was very easy. It's flopping your ass around the house. Yeah, you did tell me about that. Oh boy. That's pretty disgusting. I was not expecting that either, so wow. I hope you weren't like that on Wednesday. Just exploding into flying gross grub things. And we got a charger, we got a depresso. Hey. You did explode, just not in that exact manner. Fair enough. Alright, what's in here?
Oh, title. Oh, whoopa.
Sly. Like, uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. Gotcha, so he's not going to give us whatever reward here. I assume that that's going to be not much of a reward then. It's going to be more like a shop thing. Which, that's fine too. We're starting to accrue a moderate sum of cash, which we will promptly lose very soon, I'm sure, because we'll just die from something. I need like an escape rope or something of that manner. That would be the thing that would make my life really easy, because I can journey back down here. I can fight my way through this. I'm getting the hang of combat. Which means that I will promptly forget how to do it when I next stream in April of 2024. I'm not literally going to wait that long, probably. Unless I, like, fall violently ill or something. Just getting the camera snap to remind us, hey, there was a boss here. Up we go. So, over to the... Oh yeah, that's right. That's the place we can't go yet. And of course, we have to sit on a bench to update our map. Which is a thing that I mentioned earlier in the stream before, well, before anyone else showed up, really. And yeah, that is a mechanic that I'm not a big fan of, but it could be worse. They could just not give you a map at all. It could be like the original Metroid on the NES. People even like the original Metroid on the NES now that other Metroid games exist. I'm sure there's somebody out there who's like a really big fan of it, who defends it very, very vehemently to this day. And this room is dark as fuck. I'm gonna leave here. There we go. That lets us go over here much quicker. Bench is in here? The bench is not in here. The bench is further down. Rest, we got our map updated, so we should be able to take a look at what's going on here. Yeah, giving us a little bit of a throwback to the old NES Metroid, back when it had passwords. Gage Ridley, motherfucker. Engage Ridley, motherfucker, a password that made the game think that you were playing it continuously for several hours. There was some interesting stuff you could do with some of the passwords. Although I gotta say that I'm kind of curious who was just like, hey, yeah, let me enter Engage Ridley, motherfucker, in here. Was somebody just like really, really pissed off at the game that they couldn't find Ridley or something, and they were just like, ah, engage Ridley, motherfucker. Ugh. Which, you know, fair enough. But that person definitely got way more than they bargained for. It's that bench is further over here. Oh yeah, that's the area we can't get to now. Duh. I mean, like, some of them I can understand, because there's a couple of famous passwords there. It's just like... There's one that's kind of notable for, like, if you enter Dragon Ball Z or something, you basically have everything to beat the game. So somebody out there was clearly just putting that in just because they really liked Dragon Ball Z. But a lot of other stuff is just like weird random chants or things they read in Nintendo Power. Clearly they didn't read Engage Ridley motherfucker in Nintendo Power. That should be pretty obvious. Yeah, Mark, you missed like an hour and 20 minutes of me mostly just being confused, although I did fight 2 bosses and somehow didn't die to either of them. Although the big guys with the club still kick my butt pretty hard. If we see one of them, we'll see how that goes. Not great, except for the one where there's the tiny little passage that you're basically safe as long as you jump over the shockwaves. Where am I? Not going in the right way. Having no sense of direction rules, asterisk. Except the opposite of that. Yeah, we have this pass. The first big guy with the hammer respawns? Which wall is breakable? Which one did I miss? Let me rewind here. Well, there's a passage over here. And this area is just too dark. I don't feel safe going in here, although I would not be surprised if it's like this is totally navigable. So I'm going to give that a temporary miss and double check what's going on here. We hit the lever. A. Bill. Ow. Really? I'm just gonna land on the little crawler and... What's big in the streets now in terms of bad video game? Again, let's make sure that I am getting this correctly. Oh, okay, yeah, I see that one jiggling. And there's one of these fellas to rescue. I didn't notice that shake at first, so yeah, that's my bad. Ugh! Alright, take your shower and all that, Mark. See ya when you are done showering. Whoa! Not get hit in the head by a rock. That wouldn't be good. Excuse me. Yeah, okay, I can keep going on. Right, basically. Again, I don't think I can get to that jar yet. I'm gonna need a double jump or a dash or something. I keep saying that, but... Ah! Stop that! Be underneath me while I'm falling. After the next boss? Okay. Need to bend the heels if I'm almost there, but sometimes it feels right. 'Cause yeah, there's a bench I'm gonna go sit on. Rest and get in here. Did I buy markers? I bought some stuff. What's this fella got at the shop? Alright, what have you got for us? A mask shard. Alright, this 550. Alright, piece of soul vessel. Gotcha. Simple key. 950. That's... Is that going to open the door at the far end of Dirtmouth here? Gathering Swarm. Okay, yeah, so that's basically Treasure Magnet, right? Stalwart Shell. More time to recover after taking... Oh, I'm gonna have to grind for a bit of cash to get that. You gotta go find now. Welp. Alright, so we're gonna... It looks like the main thing that we need right now is that lantern, so... We're just gonna drop back down here and go find some cash. By fighting these nerds and taking their lunch money, basically. Fighting nerds and taking their lunch money? Wow, it's like I'm still playing Pokemon. Oh yeah, the tube is over here. The big guy with the hammer. Okay, I will go find the big guy with the hammer and give him a piece of my mind. Up. You go to the right of here twice, basically. Yeah, we got our bone bench here. Talk to this person. Snail Shaman. What do you got for us? Consume the Vengeful Spirit. Tap the circle to release its spirit. Spells will deplete soul, replenish soul by striking enemies. Oh, you gotta head out now, or? Alright. Oh, that's a pretty big shot. That's pretty impressive. Alright, what do you got? Oh, yeah, okay. Gotcha, I was kidnapped. That's fine, I can get out of this. But also, this should give us a way to fight the big fella that we saw on that one screen a little while ago, right? That guarded after we got too close. Although with the soul cost on this thing, I'm hoping that fight is shorthand for completely fucking decimate, but we'll find out when we get there. Alright, cool. Cool. It's not. Damn. Oh well. Takes 3 or 4 shots. Well, a full meter looks like it's only 3 shots for now, so hopefully that's 3 shots that it takes and not 4. Ow. Is there anything going on over here? Sure is. Oh right, that just fills our soul meter, doesn't it? So I'm doing that the goofus way here. Focus up here. Hey! I saw one of these earlier, and I don't know what it does aside from be kinda full of some sort of grotesque-looking fluid. Oh, is this the thing that gives me the shields or whatever? I don't remember. There we go, yeah. Okay, 2 units of shield. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, I just forgot. Like I said, I knew I had seen one earlier. I just didn't remember what it did. Alright, so here's this chucklehead. Our meter is empty. Shit. Hey! That's just on me for fucking up the timing. Come on. Well, hopefully that other one starts coughing out the, more of these little pill bugs to recharge our meter then. what's over here? Soul Catcher. In Transformers. Oh yeah, I have to actually be on the bench.
Namino, Namino.
Gotcha. Well, there should be. Yeah, there's a nice skeleton bench here. And we can equip that Soul Catcher medallion charm. Alright, where are we at now compared to the place we were going? Right over the way. Okay. Got sick of me, huh? This fella comes back, you said? Or is it someone else? Not this guy? The big hammer guy that sits on the ground. To the right somewhere. Okay. You mean this chode? The guy we can cheese ball? Okay. Yeah, because this guy is super simple. Just lure him over here. Give him a couple of these. That's a decent chunk. That was like 50. Which is not bad for just a random enemy. Well, not quite just a random enemy, but that's... For one dude, yeah, absolutely. 50-ish is pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. Thud. That's the bench room. It's gonna take a long time to get to 1800, I can imagine, because, wow. And the chonker didn't respawn, damn. I can, however, go and fight the boss where you have to, well, boss, I guess, the body blocking guy. The old Gate Guardian over there with that 3750 attack points. Anyone ever actually summon Gate Guardian in Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't think that's a thing that's real. I mean, I guess technically it is, but... let's make sure that we've got Vengeful Spirit equipped here. And, okay, so this Chucklehead does actually give us things that we can kill for soul points. Cool. And we got an acid bath going on here. Cool. Aside from the part where it's not really. But we managed to get across here. We managed to avoid drowning. We managed to avoid drowning. And we're in green path. They're like, well, there's a killer bush apparently. But what I would like is a bench so I can get healed. Oh, I didn't see that it left something behind there. Well, that's unfortunate. You gotta be like that game. Charge. There is one thing that throws me off a lot, and that's seeing enemies just drop off of the edges of platforms. I'm used to them doing that very rarely in a lot of games. Hey! Hey, you'll be lurking? Alright. Hey, wow. Seriously? Okay, I can see where it is. That was a really hard enemy to see. And also it looked like it moved too between those two hits, so that was an even bigger throw off. Really like the look of this place. Alright, let's rest. Do we not get a map update? Yeah, we don't have a map for this area, so that's irritating. Oh, hi, other insect knight. The spear. It could be a very long-handled rapier, I guess. That would definitely seem a lot classier. Charge. Oh, yikes, I almost took an acid bath there. Ow. Gotta remember to look down a little more often. Oh yeah. If it weren't for that humming, it'd be like, I see all these pieces of paper, I bet. I bet Corn Job is over here. No, really, what's your name? Cornifer, right, right. I like my name better. I have some money. That is perfectly acceptable. I mean, yeah, I need the, like, 1800 or whatever it is to buy that lantern, but I don't mind paying 60 to grab a map. Yes, I am. I picked up Vengeful Spirit after I was like, hey, I should go grind for money to get that lantern. And then I stumbled into the person who gave me Vengeful Spirit, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go in that direction with the thing that kind of looks like Arachnus from Metroid 2, and see what's over there. And it turns out it's this area, which looks pretty cool. Shit. I should know that that's there. Because I was just making fun of myself for falling in that. But there we go, we get our step stool. Music here is very nice, very serene. The music in general is very atmospheric. I do enjoy a lot of the soundtrack for this game. It's good listening for while you're playing. I will absolutely say that right now. So, for whoever's still left in here, which I know Zephy is lurking, and I assume Taff is lurking too. How's everything going with everybody? Did anyone else get the DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield? And have any of you gotten further in it than I have, which is not that hard. I just got up to the, Yeah, it's pretty big help. I think I'm gonna end up getting into a fight here. Oh. No, it's just a spooky thing. Are you gonna ask me if I like hurting other people? Is this a Hotline Miami now? Ooh, okay. Still being eaten by Dead by Daylight. Gotcha. Well, okay then. I now have a bestiary. Nice. I have a feeling that even with that, whenever you get around to the Pokemon DLC, you probably will beat it faster than I will. Oh god, I panicked. But there was safe ground there. Thank goodness. However, it does still make me look like a fool. Can I get to this fella? Absolutely. Heck yeah. Ah! Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Heal up here. Stop that! I don't have the hang of fighting those yet! Oh. That weapon's more like a giant sewing needle, it looks like. Ooh, new journal entry. There she go. Oh, that's just rude, game. Beat 2 more. Okay, this is one of the boss things that I killed earlier. This Gruzmother. So I guess there's more of those in this game. Okay. Yeah, bottom part is. Oh, I see things are still going on down there. I probably shouldn't just be looking at this while I'm in the middle of this. Yeah, I can see that thing is getting pretty close. That is one thing that I noticed about the map, which is a pretty interesting implementation of the mechanic. I do like that. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of you have to find a bench to update your map, but I do like, just for reasons of it feels right, that you're not paused when you look at stuff. Ow. I thought I was in a safe area, but I was not. Hey! Again, I thought I was safe, but I clearly wasn't. Oh, don't burn the top of my head. That'd be great. Ow. Something over to the right. Let's give it a shot. It does look like... Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Face the law of on. Is there anything else here, or is it just a notice about traffic laws? That's not what it means. And I know that. Alright, come on, Bush. It's the lore tablet. Well, that's okay. That's... You know, there's stuff to find. I'm not gonna complain. But I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, so this block up here should be pretty safe for us to look at our thing here. See if we're missing anything here. Oh, I've definitely seen that there's quite a few places where I need to backtrack. Backtrack. I gotta find a lot of those chargers in order to get those notes. And there's our shield fella. The Husk Guard. That's the chunky boy from earlier. The False Knight. Oh yeah, we fought that earlier. Okay, yeah, the Elder Balder. This is the thing that we were fighting earlier. Interesting that they don't start throwing out the little roly-polies until you unlock Vengeful Spirit. This thing got me a couple of times. Oh. I didn't need to do that, clearly. Whoops. That's fine. These things are easy to recharge on. Which also means that since I use focus the most, let me make sure that I re-equip focus. And let me also go get some Geo over here. Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't jump high enough there, did I? And I was doing pretty slick there for a second, and then, nope. Don't get confident, buddy. You're not gonna have a reason for that for a while. Alright, so we got some more acid going on here. Yikes! Got a larger bush here. Interesting that it teleports all the way back after you do the thing. And that fast. Can't quite get on top of it. Yeah, not quite. Don't fall in the acid. Don't fall in the acid. That would be bad. Aim more for the middle on those. There we go. I was worried for a second that I would have to take that fella out in one go. That would not be a great time, that's for sure. Back. Ah! I didn't jump in time. There's something else over here, and I didn't quite catch what it was. Are those thorns just part of the background, or can they hurt us? Okay, they do hurt? Alright, because my brain was like, oh, it could just be an indicator, or... you know, maybe not. Let's charge up a little more. Get our health back to, at least it's a little fuller. Those up, and okay, there's some more money over here. Nice. Let me make sure that there's nothing in this wall to hit. I'm not really great about looking for secrets, but that did just seem like a place where, oh yeah, there's just a little bit of space there. It could be there. And it was not. Alright, so we land in here. Alright, that's like actually a trap of some variety. I've got a feeling that I want to go up there at some point. And by at some point, I mean instead of bothering going down here at all. And spend our entire soul meter, refill. Because I think it will matter. Alright. Your electric charge. You say, is this something I can't access yet? But I feel like I'm just fucking that jump up. And I'm screwing up getting to the very edge there, which is what I was trying to do, but... Okay, I think maybe I do need the dash. Meant to return later? Okay, so I was on the right track right at the end there. Not too much later. Okay. Somebody did mention that after the next boss I would be getting an upgrade of some kind that would help me get around. Because there was something I couldn't save. Alright, there's our... Lost already. I mean, I guess something like that is to be expected, but... Well, that was fast. This. Sure, let's do this. Alright, so that just unlocks a bench for us, which is still pretty useful. To rest up, let's get our map updated. Let's have a look at what's going on. Alright, so I think I need to climb to the top of this area, and... judging by that mark, there's something very important over there. I think somebody's setting off fireworks outside? Kinda sounds like it. That's real great. I have 3 dogs, guys. You're gonna be up scared all night. Because American traditions are weird. Okay, fine. Fireworks are a thing everywhere in the world, but it's very easy to make fun of Americans for it. Unfortunately, yes, I'm American. That was a long fall. Is that what I get for saying unfortunately? It's how most of my audience are from America as well. Been in here before, haven't I? No? This kind of looked like a room I'd been in earlier. There's these guys. There we go. That was nice and easy. The Hollow Knight devs are Australian. Gotcha. I was not sure because I knew that they were using not Americanized spelling. I was like, that could be, like, anywhere in the world where they speak English. Not quite literally anywhere in the world where they speak English, but a reasonable amount of places. see if we can go back in the directions of in the directions, multiple of them apparently. We got a thing here. To remind one stream to belief in these caverns, so every bush and every vine, the mind of one reveals itself to us. Gotcha. Alright, so we got a Super Joe here, basically. Responds pretty quickly in terms of putting shield up. I missed a breakable wall. I will handle that in a moment. Well, thank goodness that was very badly aimed. That, however, was not so badly aimed. Ow. Pretty tough. Alright, breakable wall over this away. Let's check everywhere. See, I think I saw something shake, but that might have just been from hitting stuff on the ceiling. Oops. There we go. Alright, we got a shield in here, which would have been nice before we fought the big fella over there, but I'll take this anyway. I cannot complain about shields. Hey. Well, that's my own bad for just basically walking into that one. And on the other hand, I don't mind El Defendo being here, as long as I can remember to do my down strikes in the air properly. No, shit. That's what I get. Alright, so our last bench is over here, which is like right next to this. I just have to remember to go up.
Yep.
Was that gate open? I thought it was closed. Because I figured, why would it... Well, saying that, why would it be open? Or why would it be closed, I guess? Ugh. Let me back away here for a moment and Let this guy preoccupy himself. Get those iframes. I wasn't gonna fight him. But I did want the iframes. It made things easier. Now I can fail some simple jumps. Yeah, they are good cash, which is the big upside, because I'm probably going to need that lantern at some point, and I'm not at the... I'd still need like 600 to get that. But also there's like all of this to explore too, so maybe it can wait. I need to go to the left from that room anyway. Okay, no, there's more stuff I can explore before I do that. I don't understand this idea of doing things in a smart order. That guy, would Vengeful Spirit be very effective in that fight? As in, like, would I be able to do that in a fairly few, Wow, now that's just rude. Come on. Oh, that summoned a couple more, Yikes. Wow. I did that kind of badly. Moving in a different angle now. Well, slightly different. Heal. We got time to do that. That's pretty high on HP, that's for sure. Wasn't expecting to get that one in that fast. Oh, okay. That was not expected. Oh. Ooh. I could have just ignored that guy, it is true. I think? Although I am going to assume that there is a reason to kill that thing. At some point. Other than just money. Let that thing explode. Ow. Right after I told myself to just let it explode. Pull up the map again. Okay. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go around this way and see if I can get up there. That way. I'm gonna look down. No, it doesn't look like I can. Okay. Again, kind of a recurring thing in terms of area design. If I'm gonna fight that knight guy, I would rather have all of my money just in case. So that way if something goes really badly in that fight, because it's pretty clear that I'm not good at that, I will lose everything permanently. Charge and ignores that fella. Ooh, I screwed up. Especially if I screw up the timing, that's iframes. This isn't how you're supposed to play video games. Alright, so there's our armored fella from before. Well, shield bearing anyway. And there's another one. There's a lot of those. Okay, that's what I was looking for, was that block. The bush enemy there. The ambush, I guess. I don't know what's down here. Oh, that's God damn it, Valve. That's all I can say. We got me not really having the timing down for dealing with that fella too well. Oh, okay. It's not the Valve one? Alright. Gotcha. This is the place I was going to before, and let's fill up, because I have a feeling that that's going to be a good idea.
Droshik Halimo.
Well, that was unexpected, but... So we're... Well, I guess I said it looked like a sewing needle earlier. It shouldn't be unexpected. Just out of range there. I'll likely die a few times to Hornet. Okay, well that makes me feel better about being bad at video games, I guess. Oh, I thought I was out of range. Apparently just barely not. Hollow Knight is... That does seem to be the thing, is that Hollow Knight is something that can be pretty rough so far. But granted, I have been playing for less than 2.5 hours, so... I guess, again, it is to be expected or something. You stay back, please. At least only trying to get 1 health. Okay, so that was not how I was expecting to die. I died on the backswing of the attack there. That's... That's never good. I'm thinking that I have had this memory of at least one Mega Man game where I was just stuck behind the boss like, oh boy, I can barely move, and if I do, I am toast. Took you about 25 hours. Damn! Well, I'll just say I hope that nobody minds a little bit of failure on stream then. One thing is that I wish it was a little easier to swap spells easily, unless there's a way to do that I don't know yet offhand. Like a quick select menu for that. 5-hour speed. Did that not do anything to her? Well, that's okay. Focus is probably the better choice anyway to be able to heal. Oh, right, yeah, that one. I just didn't see any visual feedback is the thing. Which I guess is bound to happen once in a while. Hey now, stop that. I'm being a little, I'm gonna say, taking a huge risk there. A little bit on the suicidal side, but she backed up, so thank goodness. Oh, dang it, you did that, of course. Ooh. It seems like something that I could probably get down. I just have to remember what I do have a reliable sound cue for, i.e. the circular attack. Okay, never mind. I was a little incorrect about reliable vocal cue there. Closer, please. Remember, she didn't do that at the peak of the jump. This is taking me a bit to, like, nail down all the... There's definitely a obvious visual thing with every attack, and I need to respond to that better. I'm picking that up now after that run, so... I should hopefully be able to do better here. There's... Like, every attack is telegraphed, but not for very long. And again, thankfully the Phantasm is really easy to... It's really easy to get your stuff back from. Just charging. That was just not a good position for me to do anything really, so except for stand still. Alright. Charge. Oh! I didn't have enough time to get that jump in. Oh. That was a low jump. That was a bit unusual. Yeah, stay. There we go. That's, like, honestly the kind of attack pattern I wanted to see from there. Alright, go ahead and throw, and let me refill a little bit here. Stay back, please. It's a moment to... Come back here. There we go. I think, yeah. That didn't take too long, actually. Wow. Right, taking the Mothwing Cloak. Press R2 to dash forwards. Gotcha. Nice. Oh. I can't tell if the effect is supposed to look like that, but it almost looks like I'm having VSync issues. It looks a lot better on my stream preview, though. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff going on there. Yeah, let's go ahead and refill our health completely, because why not? I think we've earned it. And we get our dash on. It even comes with an air dash to start with, so you know, learning from all of the Mega Man X games a little bit, huh? I do love a good air dash in a game like this. It is such a useful ability. It always feels like one of the best things you can get, really. Alright, let's look at our map. Let's bench up real quick. I don't think we need to, but let's do it anyway. Oh, that was one of those things I didn't even notice until that much later. Well. Oh, I thought I was far enough away from that to not take damage. I forgot how to deal with everything else after spending that long on the boss. It didn't even feel like that long. That was, what, 4 tries? 3? I think it was 4, but even so, not a ton. Oh yeah, I can go back to the thorn area. Right. I'll get to that in a second. Collect everything over here. And by everything, I mean I'm just going to ignore a couple of the Geo coins, I guess. Whoops. Lever. Oh. Whoops. Didn't see that. But hey, I want those, like, 5 coins or whatever. 9, pardon me. That almost feels like a decent amount. Alright, so... Is there anything over on this side of the room? Yeah, there's more of this. Which, you know what? Free money. That's not to be argued with. That was a little silly of me. This is a room I don't... I've never been in that room. Alright, so here's the acid room from earlier. Okay, I had to have been in there to, like, go up. Here. No. Okay, yeah. I see it. There we go. So, carefully. Back in the thorn room here. Everything. Dang it! Okay, at least it puts me right over here. That makes things a lot easier on my part. That, however, does not. There's something I can get help. I don't have enough to focus right now, so I'm doing a quick scan for anything that I can hit a few times to get a little health back. We got a couple of things over. Hey. I gotta just expect those to hit me at this point. Check. Okay. I know where that is. That's... easy to just ignore everything along the way. I think.
Yeah.
Map. Yeah, we're almost to the bottom of this room.
Yeah.
Up from here. But it's not the best choice. higher up in the room? Yeah, by a chunk. Alright. Cool. We are back at it again. And of course, we hit our knees on the bottom of that little spike there. Okay, so it's surprisingly hard to hit the ceiling there. Still something that may help. I will check into that next time I'm back there. Wow, I can do better than that. Come on. Apparently I can't, but we do have a little bit of charge here to... Alright. There we go. That took a lot of doing, but we got across there. Thorns of Agony. That'll be one of these. This is the pain of its bearer and lifestyle of the world around them. When taking damage, sprout thorny vines that damage nearby foes. Yeah, that's my bad for hitting the wrong button there. Calm down, game. Gotcha. Well, that was probably worth it. Especially because I do get hit a lot, and I am exactly the sort of person who will be like, yeah, let me get hit so that way I can get some hits in, too. I already have the compass on, yeah. Because I saw that immediately and I was like, yeah, I think I need that, like, yesterday. I mean, you're not wrong, so I can't even say anything about that. Hey. Alright, so that entry has been filled out. Take a look at our map and see where we can go from here. Well, there's a lot of space on this map we can cover. Down from here, right? Yeah. Excuse me. Charge up a bit. Sit on this slightly ominous looking bench. Which means I guess I filled for nothing, but that's okay. Our soul meter recharges at a decent enough pace anyway. It's fine. Buddy, I see your back end there. Okay, this is another dark room, so that's... We'll come back to that later. Again, I'm sure I could probably explore it now, but... Alright, so this is easy enough to get to. That's a big bush. Whoa! I was not expecting that! Which means it's gonna happen every time I don't expect it, right? Just... What am I thinking? Don't hit the jump button or the bush will jump at you. That's how this works. And there we go. That's like kind of proof, isn't it? That time I think I did it on purpose. No, it's just reflex at this point. That was pretty easy. Is it gonna come back? It gave us money, so I wouldn't imagine so. But we're getting pretty close to that lantern. We got more of these plants. These are like the things from Yoshi's Island, except we can't ground pound. I'm gonna check that little area over there. Oh, okay, there's a thing with money in it. But I feel like there might be a secret in that tiny little area just because I see there's actual path over there. I was wrong, though. Over here, though, there's definitely something. Oh. Ow. At least we respawn right here. Refill real quick. Again, I see those spike bits on there. I assumed that this is not safe to stand on. Yeah, that's what I figured. But I had to be sure. And again, health is not that hard to refill in this game outside of certain circumstances. Certain circumstances I end up getting myself in quite a bit, but certain circumstances nonetheless. I can bounce on them. Okay. Well. Gotcha. So that's a way to get across the water, I guess. Whoa! Shit. I was about to be like, I planned that, and I definitely did not plan that. I fucked up hitting the jump button. I just kind of assumed that's me. That I just have an issue with jumping towards the edges of things. Thankfully, hitting those birds, which is not too hard to do, does recover my soul meter. So I can do this as a way of absolutely failing to get anything back now that I've said it's easy. Don't ever say things are easy, because then you will be immediately proven wrong. That bush, however, that's just free real estate. Yeah, I'll probably just come back to that later. Okay, so here's where the big bush was. But it hasn't respawned. Which, that's okay by me. Whoa, don't fall in the acid. I think I can do this one. Never mind! Never mind, I can't do that one. It's a dark zone. Alright, check my map again. There was a bench nearby, right? Yeah, it's like right up here. And just don't get shot before I get there. Again, we got the... basically those incredibly obnoxious plants from Yoshi's Island that just shoot at you and you can only stun them temporarily with a ground pound. I see something shrouded over there, so let that happen. Okay, that's probably one we saw already. Dang it. Yeah, we rescued that fella. Pick the map. Oh. Use the D-pad if you need to. In fact, do that more often. It's easier. You gotta go down. Okay. Gotcha. Well, first I should go... well... I've gotta... that's the usual one. Okay. So, let's rest. Look at this. Okay, just keep going down. I got into a fight with the big bug, and then I was having a lot of difficulty killing it, so I was like, I'll come back to that later. And then I got sidetracked by, well, more progress, basically. Alright, so we got some bubble effects going on here. We're in Fog Canyon. It's a new area. Oh. Ooh. Ow. Oh, is there a time limit on that? Interesting. A quick look in here. Progression limit. Okay. Gotcha. Well, air quotes time limit, I guess. Don't bother with the big jellyfish. Alright. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go find and rescue that guy from the big Vengefly. Anything going on up there, or is it just... The air dash should make things a lot easier with regards to fighting that guy, so, that will make my life significantly simpler. through this roof here. Go up. Now, I remember what the room looks like, but I don't 100% remember where it is on the map, except that it's not over there. Pull the map. Oh no, it's further to the left. Well, that's okay. There's a passage over there that we can probably complete. Way up top, yeah. Yeah. This is the passage that we haven't gone through yet. This is the room that I was thinking of. Or, well, we're getting pretty close anyway. Oh wow, that is certainly a place to get hit from. Okay, so if I remember this correctly, this is we go over the other way, right? Because this is the room where Sword and Shield Buddy is. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, so here. That last coin. Further up here? No, it's further to the left here, rather. That's right. It's coming back to me, slowly. Fuel at the earliest convenience, basically, because it's not like we're going to want the soul meter at any point in this fight, I don't think. I don't see this guy starving us there. I certainly haven't seen some sort of mana drain mechanic or anything like that. Big Vengefly summons enough little ads here. Wow, that guy was really easy that time. Like, he seemed like he had a lot less health. Well, how about that? Anyway, we've got almost 2,000 Geo, so let's head back. Let's head back to Dirtmouth and pick up that lantern. Oh, did I forget him? Did I forget the? I forgot about the. Is the big bug gonna be back? It's okay if so, really. That part of the room. So he just disappears after that? Okay, I didn't see what happened to him, so... That's the pause menu, pardon me. No, I haven't been that way at all, so... Top of this guy. Okay, I thought for a second I was about to fall on something because... Wouldn't that just be the way? Cover, map updated. Go anywhere? Oh yeah, that one room. Right. Alright, well I guess let's actually go back to Dirtmouth and get that lantern then. Again, I thought I was about to fall in the acid because my momentum is like, nah. Okay, right. The exit isn't there. Did our map-making friend over here leave us a note? Yep. Yeah, but that's okay. We already got that map. But thank you for the notification anyway. I just completely missed that the last time I was here. It's pretty silly, but again, me missing things, not entirely unusual. where am I compared to... Okay, yeah, a lot of similar motions in the path, a lot of S-shaped patterns, basically. Okay, explode, please. Thank you. That thing landed on the worst possible place for it to land. I would expect no less, but still. Thought was a buggy game. Hi, Koros. Well, this game is lacking in glitches, that's for sure, as far as I can tell, but it is a game about very bug-like characters, so... There's that, I guess. Oh. Hi, Bush. Refill, because I have a feeling that I'm pretty capable of goofing this up on the way back. Yeah, for reasons like that. Really? Fuck off. I definitely pressed the button. God, maybe I need an input display so that way I can, like, every time I think of that I've pressed the button, I can just be sure. Did I open the stag station? I did not. Because I've mostly been saving my money for reasons of the lantern. Although I should have enough now to be able to do that, but I'd have to have two? And then I'd have to remember where they are, so... You know, in order to actually get it started. Is there something that can mark those on my map, by the way? Because clearly they are not marked on my map. Other than opening them, in which case, well... Makes sense. Alright, I don't think I've seen this before. Tiso. Okay, the map maker's wife sells the thing for... Okay, gotcha. I might have missed it earlier. Or just been confused, because... I don't know what many things in this game are yet. An arena, you say? Alright, well. So... I should get that lantern first, because that was the big thing. He's a Kickstarter reward character. Okay, gotcha. Duly noted. I didn't see him earlier. Alright, so let's grab the lantern. I'm grabbing that first because my brain was like, oh, is it 1880 or something like that? But no, it's a flat 18 hundo. I don't know why it would be 1880. That's a weird number, but here we are. Alright, so we've got a couple of different markers. Alright, so vendor pin, that will help us? Is that the one I wanted? Or am I getting a different, well... Okay, yeah, so that tells us where we can get those. 110. Hmm. Oh, I have to actually... Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense, but still. Hmm. The bench is the other direction. Heal. Alright, so the one that I saw, that I remember in the other place was 140 to open. And I'm going to guess that the marker is going to cost 100. So we should be able to get that between getting to one, opening it, and getting back. The total of 240. Breaks all this stuff even though it doesn't drop anything. Get some rewards from the Grub Father. Alright, I will do that after I'm doing over here. I think there's a station in this direction. One of these guys, that's for sure. Yeah, even taking a stupid hit like that at the end, we still beat that guy pretty fast. Alright, so there's a mine area over there, or at least it looks like that. Down. I think there's one over this way. Seems familiar. There's that. Alright, full machine with the symbol of a stag. Okay. I hit circle instead of X. Let's pay the money there. There we go. Alright, and this, you hit it and that'll...
Amesodo.
Alright, well that helps. It would be faster to get to the Grub Father if I took the stag, I realize, but... it's fine, it's fine. Amazing how hard it is to hit some of the small enemies, right? Yeah, I'm way too low down. I gotta unlock it from the station site anyway. Okay, fair enough. In that case, let's map here. Alright. Oh, nice little animation there. That's nice. So, yeah, is this the place that we couldn't get into early? No, this is a different place that we couldn't get into. Gotcha. Or Zook the Mighty. Alright. Let's go visit the Grubfather. Again, assuming that I'm correct about where I've got to go here. Where's the... Oh, I just chucked it at us. I thought we were gonna get a speak prompt here. Neat. And let's check in on everybody. Everybody's, they seem pretty happy about everything. Plus, I got a mask shard. Is that what it was called? Same basic principle, but yeah. Slightly different name, I guess. Oh. Whoops. Again, with me being kind of bad about jumping at the edges of things. Alright. So...
Bapanada.
There we go. There's our Stagway pin. Buy that. Don't know that I need the other pins just yet. Can we purchase anything else from the shop here? Alright, well, I can buy another mask shard. I assume the rancid egg is important for something, but I don't know what yet. So we'll come back to that at some point. But for now, let's grab a mask shard. Okay, yeah, it's 4, which is about what I should expect when I had a moment of, oh, is it going to be 5? All right, so it's been about 3 hours. I think I'm going to cut it there. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This has been pretty fun so far. I did notice that there were, wait, why am I going to talk about frame drops on the part that I'm actually recording here? That's silly. Whatever.